up that we got to realize when we be online like this and stuff, man, online, that's why I rather only put my face on that, because I'm coming up a parole bump trying to get out of here. Yeah. These folks in these jobs be saying this shit, these bitches working on, and all this stuff, man. Boys and all the folks be saying this stuff. Yeah. So now they come and get you. They come and get them. Yeah. Yeah. So what you got on the media, man? What you had on our last conversation? Where we was at? I'm trying to think what we were talking about. We were talking about so much, and then I don't know if it had something had popped off over there or something, but something had happened when we got off the phone. The folk came in that day. I told you I had to go, cause the folk came in. Some niggas said, listen, bro, in here, man. His brother on his brother's side. Yeah. His Bruce Gaines' brother is his dad. Yeah, that was Dreana just told me today. He said Big Boy is, but I don't remember Big Boy being down there with us. So on that he validated on that tip, but he Bruce Gaines' son. I mean nephew. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to think what the hell we were talking about. I just got off the phone with Lil B. Lil B said he having an issue where, like, emotionally people be saying that he disconnected. And I just had that same conversation with my daughter, bro. They were just like, nigga, you be here, but you don't really be here. Right. Yeah. Well, they got to understand, man. And people in society need to realize that guys, especially guys coming out the same game these days, man, we coming out here with PTSD. Yeah. Anxiety in all types of situations. So when you have people that just sit down, like we might be sitting there in the house and the kids running around and your old lady, she talking on to a friend or whatever, and you just sitting there, you're looking at the TV, but you're somewhere else. You understand? Yeah. And they be saying we disconnected, but we ain't disconnected. We just done been traumatized. That's what's going on. Yeah. How you deal with it, though? Because I've been home 21 years. I still struggle with it, bro. And you got that traumatization that came from a whole other realm of chain gang living. Yeah. Because you had to fight for not only your life, you had to fight for your ass. No, for real. Too. No, for real. What's going on at Alto. And everybody try to act like they don't remember that or don't know about that. But damn, that's where all this bullshit started, because them same monkey ass niggas that was doing all that bullshit, teaching these young guys back in the days how to start raping men and doing all that stuff, they done got old and dead now. But the one that they were teaching, they get old enough. And they was the one who came in with the bullshit. Yeah. But you know, bro, I can sit down. I 50-year-old nigga call a young nigga his OG now, because that's what's time they on. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, that boy is disconnected. That boy, and from what I see on that video, I don't think he's emotionally disconnected or whatever from whatever. It's just like people be just saying aside of them, they don't really know us. They don't know what we've been through. They just hear about it. Yeah. That boy been through hell in the chain gang. Nah, for real. Yeah. Here you go, bro. And the reason I say that is because anytime you get a 13-year-old child and lock his goddamn ass up and throw away the key, what do you expect? You gonna either find that boy gonna either go 3 different ways. He'll kill their goddamn self, they gonna stand up 10 toes down like he did, or they gonna just flip the script and go goddamn crazy. Yeah.
So I salute him.
Yeah.
You understand? I salute my brother for the young brother from where he came from. Because when he got locked up back in 96, I was living my best life back then. They were fucked up because I seen it on the news. And I'm in Bankhead Coke. You know what I mean? That's right up the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So, he going to be all right because he had support. And that's the main thing that these young guys got to have. And if they don't got nobody to support them, damn stinking ass, young ass bitch, they gonna goddamn end up talking about Dear John Letter. They nigga don't know nothing about no Dear John Letters.
Nah, for real.
A guy got one wrote to him about 3 weeks ago, and it was on a text, and it was about it was a long ass text. I said, man, that ain't nothing but a Dear John letter, bro. He was like, what that is? And I just shook my head.
Nigga don't even know who Dear John is, bro.
He don't.
Yeah.
With the moolah.
Dang.
Ain't no looking back. Ain't no coming back. Talking about some, you still got that, we gonna get that shit gone.
Yeah, it's over.
You understand?
It's over.
But yeah, man. So I salute the man because he had support. He had that lady.
Yeah.
I love her. Friend, I don't know her, but I love her spirit and everything about her.
Yeah.
She from the movement. She done seen some things, been through the things. Lady probably knows you and knew, man. So get what? She helped that boy. And she helped him through this storm. Because get what? Coming from a crack riddle family, man, coming from you heard we said on Big Fat. The boy, he was out there in the street just living, man, homeless. He ain't have nothing. So, when you come from that type of living and then you come in the chain gang with a life sentence, they just throwing away the key. Yeah. He was lucky. Yeah. And he survived. He had God protected him. Ain't that right, brother?
Yeah. That was a fact.
Okay.
That was a fact.
I fought with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my little homie. And I get what? We all done came through this shit. And you know it for yourself, bro. When you were doing your time back in the day, and like I always bring it back to you, man, it's like a Buck Rogers thing, man, from back then when you did.
Yeah. I'm starting to see that now, too.
Like you told me, you ain't had never seen no phone back when you got out there.
Not one.
Shit. And like I told you, I'm the first generation of niggas who came in the system when we were flip phones. So there wasn't no flip phone back then. It was just a little phone. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And once these phones came in here, man, it changed the whole dynamics of niggas in Shanghai. The phone, the niggas don't even talk about that. The phone is the reason why everything changed in the Georgia Department of Correction when niggas was able to reach out. Because you got to think, at first, we weren't having no motherfucking phone. We had to write letters, nigga, and we had to get on that goddamn wall phone.
Yeah. That'll slow a whole lot of stuff down, too.
That's why you ain't see niggas had money like these niggas got money now.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have access to the world. We was cavemen. And once we got out of the prehistoric chain gang days and some phones came in, that's when niggas went doing other things.
So you think if they ain't have cell phones that it would be safer inside the chain gang?
I feel like if they ain't have cell phone, these niggas wouldn't be able to capture a lot of the bullshit what's going on here. Because we ain't have no way to show the society what I ain't talking about all the bullshit these young YN doing. Because I understand that they YN.
Yeah.
In our generation, we'll whoop a nigga ass.
Right.
6, 7 Atlanta niggas. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But we ain't tie niggas up. We ain't make niggas drink piss water and all this old shit and lick boots and all. We went with all that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gonna be done, your ass gonna be through, and then it's gonna be over with. We ain't with all that extra ass shit. I don't know what type of time these young niggas on. But then what I do, I stay on this goddamn, I stay to myself now, man, because I don't get in the mix. And you say the phone look in here, will it be safer? No, it'll be worse.
You think so?
It'll be worse. Because I get what? They already got you like that, bro. They ain't got nothing to do. He keep you locked in that door all day long. These niggas don't have no outlet where they can get on the phone and talk to them girls and go on these social media shit and do all this stuff. Man, it'll be way more murders than him because guess what? They ain't got nothing. They did give them the tablets at first, but they broke them. These niggas broke in They broken in them motherfuckers. Learn how to break into that shit.
So
You know what I mean?
they just gave everybody a tablet. What that era look like?
That was back in like 2014 to 15. They came up with a JPay device. It's a gold device. It's a tablet. It's an old cheap ass tablet. They got there by sale about $10, $15 at goddamn drugstore.
Yeah.
But they got them in bulk and start selling them in here. They old tablets. You know what I mean? But they can put music on them. You can do emails and all this stuff. They connected with JPay. JPay getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to me, man. I'm on the phone. Give me some hot water down here. Put me some hot water. Yeah. So, you know, they gave these young guys these tablets. That helped out. And then they took them. Because you just seen niggas start getting beat up for tablets and they start doing all type of stuff, man. So, you know, that played out. But niggas had phones too at the time. So you got to understand, if they don't get these guys something to do, brother, they going to kill each other and kill everything and then motherfucker. Starting with the white boy.
Dang. You got some white boys that ain't going for it, though, ain't
They don't go to the jail. Well, it ain't about coming in here having fun. You understand?
Yeah.
It ain't about coming in here having fun. So they been stopped that shit when that goddamn white man got out the chain gang and wrote to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution and said that, nigga, we was in prison living better on the street. Then when they came in and wiped all that shit out their ass. Fresh food, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, restaurants and all this old type of shit. Pool table. Ain't nothing that down. So when you lock a nigga in 75 niggas, that boy told me the other day he in the dorm was 78 bloods.
Dang.
It's a blood dorm. So when you lock 78 to 100 motherfuckers in a dorm and then got dorm and lock them in there all day and don't let them go on the yard, don't let them do nothing, and then they ain't got no phone, then you done took their stove, what you think they gonna do? Yeah, they'll nut up. Already got down there like some animals already.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. Yeah, you got to have something. They putting all these jammers up. If we ain't have no phone, I won't be able to sit here and tell you what's really going on.
Right.
I ain't on the phone trying to tell you that do some dirt.
Yeah.
You got guys that do that. We know what's going on. Everybody know it's always good and evil. Some niggas on their phone trying to talk to their family, man. Just love to talk to their kids.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that. They can't get on the wall phone. Video. Some niggas get on there just to see their girls and they mama. Old lady. Can't even come and see them. 80 something.
Yeah.
So it's not all bad. It gonna always be some bad motherfuckers. But you know them, you got to do something about that. If they did something that they did their job, and a lot of this stuff won't be going on in them. And yeah, only thing you said now is every county you go to, a population of young black teenagers that ain't never really had sex. They ain't now got no kids, and they finna go and do life.
And that's the ongoing thing around the country.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. I feel like it's an intricate plot.
It is. And it is because you got to always realize as long as they can decrease the population of black males without killing their ass outright like they used to back in the lynching day.
Yeah.
And people fail to realize too, bro. Our generation, especially me, man, I'm 52. When I was born, we were just coming out that civil rights shit. So when we didn't have to go through in the 70s, going around the corner to use the bathroom, drinking out this water fountain and all that, we were just 5 to 10 years out of that shit.
Yeah.
So our generation and the next generations after me, which is these niggas now and all this, before, they ain't have to go through all this stuff that our mama and auntie and them and cousins went through. Yeah. So they ain't have to go through all this. So when that happens and we fucked up, we got it, but we had it made. We ain't seen that stuff that people went through. So now, when they lock these niggas up, and they locking the females up too.
Yeah.
They say, well, we can't keep on locking them up, because they gonna go and have a baby with somebody, or they gonna have a baby with a white boy, whatever. We need them gone. Lock their ass up too. So you're right. It's an intricate plot, my brother. You know that.
Yeah.
You in the free world.
I be trying to figure out how to relay that message, bro. But it seems like it's falling on deaf ears.
Yeah, it is. It is. It fall off that here. That's why I told you, man. You got to step down. Or you got to step down. So you got to step down as ages. Just like you're doing right now, and you a father, a great father. You got your day, and you doing your responsibility. We got to go with the younger ones under them. So once they get a taste of the streets, it's over
It's
with.
over with. It's over with.
So we can divert these young kids before they even get caught up in any part of the street activities, even through social media. If we can stop these young kids from getting to that level, if we have to start at 8, 9, and 10, then that's what we got to do. That's what my opinion is. Because once they get a taste of that goddamn street, and most of their mamas these days are young people anyway.
Yeah.
So they already tasted the streets when they 2, 3, or 4, listening to music, shaking their ass, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So, they laughing at it. They be laughing at it on these videos when these kids saying big bitch and hoe and this, that, and the third. But then what's going to happen when they get 8, 9, 10, 11, when they start against a real buck, y'all?
Yeah.
So you got to do that. You got to do it.
So check this out. Check this out. So I interact with the different counties and the judges and the DAs, like they messing with me. Some of the people who facilitate, they coming after me. So they got a program that's about to pop off in 2027. And what they want me to do is facilitate a program with individuals, teenagers and young adults, males, who have any charge that involves a firearm, whether it be possession, aggravated assault. Most of them gonna be probably like possession. So I gotta come up with a curriculum. But then it's like what you saying, bro. They didn't have it. They little taste of the street life. What do you say to a population of people that they ain't got locked up for armed robbery, they ain't killed nobody, but they have got caught with a pistol?
And that's a good question, because that percentage of mostly black young guys that gonna have the judge and say, "Hey, we're gonna give you a second chance, young man, but this is it." Just like the restaurant. What you gonna have to do with them young guys right there is take them in, man, and facilitate a program that gonna keep them away from the gangs and stuff. Because guess what? Most of these young niggas, man, they just want to have somebody. They ain't got no father figures in their life. They ain't got no male. So when they meet some motherfuckers, they're gonna be real with them, let them know what's really going on, and give it to them raw and uncut, and also reward them for their accomplishment.
Yeah.
That's the problem. When they do some good shit, they ain't getting rewarded for it. So then they like F it. So yeah, man, when you get that thing going and you tell these young guys that's finna get a chance and let them see them niggas that finna go down for the rest of their life, let them know, hey, this it, man. We ain't going no 1, 2, and 3 strike like PayPal. You got one opportunity, man.
Yeah.
You mess it up, you through. Because you see this boy right here finna go down that road and he want to do the right thing. He got light without. And we giving you the opportunity. You mess it up, we ain't finna go back and forth with you. We got these guys right here who we gonna help. And them young niggas gonna say, well, this nigga's for real, man. He killed.
Yeah.
He killed. And let them know, man. That's what we gotta do. Cause these guns, with these young guys, they got more assets to these guns than we didn't have. We couldn't get nothing but old 38. We'd be happy we get us a 9mm.
Hey man, and pass that bitch around like it's some MD 2020.
Yeah, these niggas goddamn got shit with scopes on them like on Call of Duty. And that's another thing. They done already been programmed with this shit, with this video game.
Yes,
shit.
Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
So that's another thing that we got to goddamn stop. These guys that sit up there and play Call of Duty, man, and blow your head up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it, man.
Yeah. Okay. I got a.
Good thing.
Go ahead.
Real here, nigga. It's a real good thing. It's a real good thing that what you just said, because right now I'm looking at young niggas now. I'm tell you what's going on right now with that 17, 18, 19 to 20 year olds and young. I'm around what I meet every day.
Come on with.
They so lost, they do, because they don't know about law library. 75% of them copped out to life, copped out to 30-some years, and
Damn.
if they ain't in a goddamn game, they done got kicked out of one.
Yeah.
Or they got down in a gang and they still suspect. They walking on thin ice. So, they don't know how to do no time. Only thing they doing is going with the flow.
Hey man, that seems like a miserable life, bro.
You can't tell them nothing. They know it all. They want some money and that's it. And a phone and a night. So, hey, when you try to talk to them, if you do talk to them, man, again, some good wisdom, bro, because they ought to know. I tell them every day. I came in here when I was 26 years old. I ain't been going home since.
Yeah.
So, hey, you want to stay here? And another thing, a lot of them give up, too, when they get in here and they young. Because they on them drugs and they trying to sneak and do them. And then they gang, I'm told, we catch you on that dope, we're going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
So you got different organizations and different gangs that's different with these young guys. Bloods, you get caught getting high around here, they gonna beat the shit out of you. They gonna take you and beat you. GD, they gonna beat you. Crook, they might beat you. They gonna beat you.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna beat you, except for the Muslims.
They gonna tolerate
it. And like I tell them, I'm Muslim. Like I tell them, I can't put my hands on, and they know it. That's why they do it. I don't run to the Islam. They know it. You know what I mean? A lot of them come in the deen and want to know about the deen. A lot of guys have been ran to the deen. A lot of guys are running from shit and this and this. You catch up to them one way or the other. You understand me?
Yeah.
So when these niggas get high and they know you can't put their hands on them, you can't do all that, that's what they do.
All right, so let me ask you this. And this is just from a scientific perspective. And I'm an anger management specialist by trade. And I've taken some drug classes, but from my understanding, when a person is on drugs, it's a chemical imbalance in their body.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't a lot of people just can't just stop. Or do you believe that anybody could just stop drugs cold turkey?
Yeah, you can stop it. You can stop it. It's either going to be cold turkey or gradually. But you can stop it. Yeah, I did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but how many people got that willpower, though?
That's the thing. You I see it every day. A lot of these guys don't got willpower because of what I do now. Like I said, by me being a recovering addict from being on that shit smoking, I talk to the young guys and I tell them, because get what? 2 years clean, you can do it. Hey, man, you ain't got to be around here on this stuff or going out calling your mama big and owing niggas get beat up doing all this heavy stuff. But that's what's going on. These guys are rather take that type of lifestyle than trying to stop doing drugs. They got so many problems on them that time beating them up, and they trying to escape reality, but you can't escape reality. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
They're trying to escape reality, man.
Man, you know what? So I never point the finger at nobody, but I try to figure out. Okay, so what if it's back in the day, and I got access to all these drugs? See, a lot of us didn't get on drugs because we ain't have access to them.
Goddamn, so damn. Only thing was going on back in our day was a little weed hit the compound and a nigga make a little buck or whatever.
Yep.
Now you got to think, homeboy. Everything done Everything up with 10 times more than when you was in the chain gang, because now, when you was in the chain gang, this nigga wasn't cooking no motherfucking liquor to where it looked like clear gin.
Nah, your ass had some buck that had all types of fruit in it and goddamn.
That shit'll be fruited, hell, raisins and all types
hell
of shit.
Yeah,
so
nigga.
These niggas now take that and go to another level where they sit out here and cook that shit like in them lips still. And when it come out the steel, that shit clear like gin, like water. And it burns just like liquor. But you got to think, you don't know what you're doing. You're tearing your liver up, cirrhosis of the liver right there. Because you got a lot of alcoholics in here too now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These niggas are alcoholics, they addicted to that liver. And you paying $75 for the drugs and this, that, and the third, getting off of it. You got to have the willpower, man. And you got to just be wanting to have better for yourself, man.
Yeah.
These guys don't want that. A majority of the guys now, they got so much time, bro. Yeah. They don't even give a fuck no more. Straight up. They don't want to kill themselves. And they'll just rather do it that way. They're that much of a coward rather than go on and cut your wrist the right way, not playing, or go on and hang yourself. They that much of a coward, they'll rather just go out that way or take another nigga down and get him to kill you because they doing some stupid shit.
Dang.
Still there. You know, getting high. Now you get feel like a nigga just did the other day, bro. This boy was Death Scrub. And they got him out of here for it was stow day. You already know. Got on stow day. Niggas old folks and all that old shit. So this dude went to the store and had all his store in a net bag and set it on his bed and turned around and walked off to go to get some water, whatever it may be, that he was gone from his bed for about 3 minutes. Another nigga on drugs now that been running around here, been getting into all type of shit, walked off with this man bag, just walked off with it. Tell nobody where they do that at, man. What nigga walk with that actually they going and steal a whole nigga store call?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that let you know, and he was so geeked up. He was so geeked up that like he one of these niggas you probably see at the gas station where they mouth switching and they did goddamn all type of old shit. This nigga was geeked up and there's so much dope in him. That's why these guys messed up. Like you just said, we ain't have all this shit in him. You nigga got so much joy in him, man, all type of shit, everything. You want to get, as long as you got your money. So you got addicts all around you.
Damn, so then the chances of actually being rehabilitated, if that is a such thing, that's reduced. I'm saying, like, I know a bunch of people that then came home that had a chance at freedom because they semi got their mind right in chain gang.
Okay.
But if you coming home and you been getting high the whole time, or you been stabbing niggas, or
sneaking or whatever.
Yeah. Man,
ain't no way in the hell. There's zero rehabilitation in here for any type of drug treatment program, any type of detox program. All this shit out the window, man. You leave this more nigga coming home from the chain gang addicted to drug like niggas were coming from Vietnam addicted to heroin.
Yep. And you see what it did to our community.
Fuck them up.
Yep. That's why I say it's an intricate plot, bro. If they wanted to stop them phones and that dope and all, man, they'll stop that shit. I really feel like that.
Yes. And my partner just told me they just found another goddamn pistol down there in Smith State Prison.
I heard that same thing. Bro, I just heard that same thing, and it ain't made Fox 5. It ain't made the news.
Ain't gonna make it. They don't want to know about this type of stuff. I told my folks about that girl who got killed down there, and they didn't even know about it, and they still don't understand. They thinking, see, they look at these movies and shit on TV where these police be walking around with guns and stuff in the prison. They think this shit like this for him for real.
Yeah.
So they didn't understand what really went on. So I told them and had to explain to them, this man actually had a gun. And they were like, what? And they don't still, and that just let me know society, some people in society are very illiterate to prison, politics, their lifestyle.
Yeah.
Just like they computer illiterate. If it ain't niggas like you and niggas like buddy, the prison reform man, and the other guys, Lil B them, and all these guys that actually been in the trenches, that seen and experienced, and I've been actually a witness to this shit. Yeah, we ain't gonna make the folks in society don't know what the hell going on.
Yeah.
I know when you show them some of them videos, some of them people be scared when they see that shit.
Nah, for real. Shit, it scared me a little bit.
I know it. And they just think of us and him waking up every day hearing niggas screaming and getting their head bust open or getting his throat slit. Of course you're gonna be traumatized and you're gonna be distant when you come home. That one of my partners, they sitting up there in front of TC for that exact reason, what you just said. He got to the TC, he got him a job, and the boss at the job, the supervisor called TC and said, hey, y'all need to have a talk with this guy because he's distant, he don't know how to communicate, and he off to himself.
Yep.
And they called him up there to the office and said, hey man, what's going on with you? You don't know how to socialize, you don't do this, and he said some more bullshit about he don't want to talk, and he like to be to himself, and they sent him back to prison.
And that's crazy. That's like damn Shawshank Redemption, bro.
Sent his ass right back to the can because he couldn't goddamn actually cope and socialize in society. Because he'd have been locked up for 28 years, and when they did give him a taste of freedom, he was shell-shocked. Institutionalized.
Damn.
I
got a couple of homies been sit back for all them strips at the Halfway. I mean, yeah, at the Halfway House transition center. My bad.
Yeah, and see, and them the type of people that piss me off because when a man get an opportunity to get this close to being free, so like now when you say about nigga getting out of jail with a dish, I'm talking about niggas that getting a $35 goddamn ticket. I mean, thing on their debit card, I mean, butt ticket, going to the street. I ain't talking about no nigga going to no TC. Because any nigga that going to the TC for already have his mind to say, well, look, man, I'm finna go on work, stack my money up, get out of here and live my life. Best days of my life. When you go to the TC and you get caught up smoking reefer, smoking strips or doing cream, and you come back, you deserve to be in prison. Because get what? You don't want, you have squandered the opportunity as mid-man him to be getting out and doing the right thing.
But what if you really got an addiction, bro? Everybody's addiction is different. Everybody can't just drop that dope.
Do before you get there, B. Before you go to the TC, these folks gonna pitch at you. So ain't no plan. You got to be clean. If you just say, for instance, I'm talking to you and I say, hey, bro, my TPM up, man. I'm off for parole, goddamn, next month, man. I'll be home out about the end of July. Right then, now from when you talking, I'm supposed to be getting myself together.
Yeah.
If I'm on dope, if I'm on it, and I know I got a TPM coming up, none of these folks gonna say, look, you got a TPM, you pitch that cup, you pitch clean, you going to the TC tonight.
Yeah.
You strain yourself up. That's your mind. If you ain't strong enough to do that after you know what's going on, man, what the fuck, man? Damn, you proved the white man right all the way. Not only the white man, but the house niggas. It's millions.
Yeah.
They already saying, oh, them niggas here, they don't drink with all of them on dope, if you look at it, think about it. So if you know you finna come up for your TPM, and you still indulging drugs, and you still playing this game or this chain gang shit, then you wanna be in here. Because some niggas thrive in here. Some niggas, you'll hear their name ringing all around this motherfucker. As soon as they goddamn get there to the TC or get on the street, guess what? They are nobody.
Yeah. I was locked up.